Mary and I are friends from long ago and mutual alum of Wake Forest University and professors that we greatly loved. And so I was doubly pleased to be able to talk with Mary today about her amazing biography of Wallace Carroll, Century's Witness. And I'm going to ask her to talk about the press and its importance in national politics and our being able to be witting and informed citizens within a democracy. So how it
Okay.
relates both to his life and to the series of interviews that I'm hoping to do about the Watergate era and parallels with
Mhm.
today.
Mhm.
And I was reading it before we were going to talk, and there's this wonderful quote I'd kind of like to start with and then ask you to
Mhm.
describe Wallace Carroll a little bit, which is, he says, the American newspaper reader is the most important and powerful individual in the world. Upon the soundness of his judgment, the fate of the community and the nation ultimately depend. Amen, right?
Right, amen.
So
Well, I think,
tell me.
yeah, I think that quotation in a way sums up why I wanted to write a book about Wallace Carroll. As you know, I knew him in college at Wake Forest, and he represented something that was, I think, a little bit gone now today, which is total integrity, humility in terms of working in the media. It wasn't about him, it was about the story. Just absolute reliance on fairness, accuracy. And one of the things I liked most about him, especially given the situation today in the newspaper business and the failure of local newspapers, is that he really had a reverse career. He started off as a foreign correspondent in Europe, then he went to work for a national paper, but then he left pretty much at the height of his career to go to a medium-sized town in the South in the 1960s, which at that time was rife with all kinds of social issues. And I think he did that because he saw journalism as a way to get things to happen, to influence the community, to be a voice in the community.
Mhm.
And I think that quote also tells you that he had a lot of faith in Americans. He had a lot of faith in the basic citizen. And he thought that if you gave them the facts within context and were truthful, sought the truth, they would be able to make the right decisions. And because of that, and because they were sitting in a country that at his time was had just come off of World War II and was one of the most, if not the most powerful country in the world, that people that are voting for our leadership, citizens, are incredibly powerful people, individually powerful people.
Yes.
And all of that coming together was a unique experience for someone in their college years, and it stayed with me. And it was a pleasure actually to spend time with him to write the book.